Hi racers, I'm Bram from Coast Outdoors, and this is Cheryl from the Coast Outdoors Payak Organizing Committee, and this is your 2022 virtual Coast Outdoors Payak recap video. That's a mouthful. Thanks to everybody that participated, and more than anything, thank you to these people that really made this possible. It was really fun being at the event and then having people come up to us afterwards and be like, oh, thank you so much, this is such a well-run event. And we're like, we had nothing to do with it. So thanks for coming.
All right, so we would like to thank, on behalf of the organizing committee, we would like to thank our title sponsor, Coast Outdoors. We could not do this event without you. We would also like to thank our first gold sponsor, Solomon, and then Fisher Swicks. They have been with us from the very beginning, and they, as well as Rundle, KV Plus Poles, Nesters, the Nordic Racers, who are our volunteer sponsor, the Hollyburn Cross Country Ski Club, who sponsor the Mini. Thanks to those very generous sponsors, the Payak is able to provide all our racers over $13,000 in draw prizes alone, as well as
$4,200 in cash prizes. So what's on this table is a super small fraction of the massive amount of great prizing that was available both on race day as well as what's available on the virtual side. So thank you to everybody for that. Again, it's the sponsor contribution that makes a massive amount of this possible outside of the volunteer man hours that go into it. So this year there was, on the virtual side, we had 85 participants.
Yes.
In person on the day, we had 507, which is super close to the biggest Payak turnout ever. So for the fact that it was the return after COVID hiatus, that feels really, really good. And at least on race day, it was super awesome to see that many stoked people out and having fun on skis. So that was really, really good. The probably bigger number than that is the fact that there was more than 100 volunteers.
Yes, it was awesome.
Both between race day and virtual.
Yes, it was fantastic support from our volunteers this year. Absolutely fantastic.
So massive thank you. And if you do happen to have time this time next year, if you need something to do, please reach out. And that's what makes events like this possible. So please reach out if you can next year. You'll be showered in eternal gratitude.
Yes.
Highlights from this year. New course.
Yes, very nice.
Yeah.
Yep, very excited about the new course, which actually came about in part because of the virtual challenge last year.
So.
Yes, so last year we decided, let's offer the 25K option and see what happens. And we did, and we got great feedback. So many people liked it that this year we decided, you know what, let's make it real.
It was nice not having to do the climb out from the bottom twice.
Oh, I know.
It's like,
it's so hard.
I knew once I was in the dog loop, I'm like, okay, I just have to get to the bottom and then climb myself out of a hole and I'm done.
Yeah.
And you don't have that mental hurdle of starting a second lap.
Mountain View, you just think it's going to end and it doesn't, and you think you're on the last hump and you're not.
There's like three false summits on that thing.
It's so hard, yeah.
And also, this is the most racers that Coast Outdoors has had. I think we had like 9 or 10 people, which was awesome. So a really great turnout from our team, and it was good internal motivation too, so people were quite excited to be there. So also a big thanks to the groomers.
Yes.
Course prep this year was great. I mean, I know they had limited fresh snow to work with.
Yes, it was a bit challenging.
And it got a bit chewed up, but all things considered, it was really good skiing. So.
Well, Simon, the head groomer at Whistler Olympic Park, he worked at the Olympics, and he knows his stuff, and he works really hard for us. They pack those courses for the Payak all month to be sure that they're ready for the racers. So they work really hard, and we really appreciate Whistler Olympic Park and all the effort that they put into making the race a success.
Yeah, that was great. Moving into virtual. So, I mean, we were just having this conversation.
Oh, do you mean about how the men?
No, okay, go on that conversation.
Well, the men just, I don't know if they don't follow directions or what it is, but once again, the women really put down the miles.
Yep. So again, you don't necessarily have to just ski the course. You can ski whatever course you want and just put in a good effort for whatever distance you want to do. You don't have to ski the 25K Payak lap. You can, because it's a fun lap. So we had participants from all over the place.
We did. Blow Me Down.
Blow Me Down. I didn't even know Blow Me Down was a place. So Megan Humphreys was our farthest away virtual participant from Blow Me Down, Newfoundland.
Yep.
We also had racers tuning in from Canmore, Telemark in Kelowna, Strathcona on the island, and Manning Park. So while it would be really nice to not even have to think about doing virtual events in the future, maybe we can just go in person. Having these virtual events is kind of cool just for pulling in even more people that otherwise I can't make it or wouldn't make it to the event. So,
or have made it before. I recognize some of the names of people who did it virtually. They're people who normally come, and so it's their way of still being able to participate and be part of our community.
So in-person racing is back, but maybe virtual racing isn't dead.
Maybe not.
Okay.
We'll see.
Next year, time will tell.
Never know.
So, moving into...
Should we announce the winners?
Let's announce the winners.
The winners of the virtual challenge, yes. So we had a tie in the men's category, and as I sort of mentioned, men didn't really ski that far.
25K, sure, but sure, if that's the best you can come up with.
Well, okay, guys, but so Toshi Kawano from Pemberton, he won, as well as we have a tie, and in the generosity of the Payak, we're giving both the winners the same prize. So both Toshi and Paul Martin win the $100 gift certificate to Coast Outdoors for their distance of 25 kilometers.
And Mel Dukowitz absolutely blew the doors off of them with 60K. So congratulations, Mel. You also win a $100 coveted Coast Outdoors gift card.
Certificate. Yes.
So come and pick those up. The rest of the prizing will be announced in a list. So there's all of this plus much, much more. So your names will come out attached to this video. And you have until the end of March to pick them up here at Coast Outdoors.
Yes.
And if you were unable to make that, please communicate with Cheryl.
Yes.
And we will arrange getting those to you elsewise.
Yes. Perfect.
Okay.
Thank you very much. And I look forward to seeing everybody next year.
Me too.
Everybody.
Because it was so much fun.
It was so fantastic to have all our sponsors in the big sponsor expo and to have everybody out there eating their chili. And it was a really fantastic day. And I hope you all come back next year.
Thank you. See you then.